Well, you found us again. Thank you for finding Barking Bird. We were out yesterday yard selling. Didn't get any footage for some, well, reasons if you've been watching, you know. Technical difficulties, the story of my life. I left my SD card at home and didn't figure that out until I was 20 minutes down the road. I need to get another SD card and keep that handy in the car, I suppose. We did have an interesting day out there. It started off by misreading the map. I got to where I wanted to be, and then the yard sales were kind of petering out, and I didn't go far enough searching for more of them, so I moved on to another area. There were a lot of different community yard sales. Ended up back at that community yard sale later in the day, but it was not really going very well. I misread the map a couple of times. I wasn't finding much, but it turned into being an example of the power of perseverance. As you'll see, things were not going well, and then I stumbled on the gold mine. Let's get down to showing you what we found here. At the end, we'll break down what it's all worth and what we paid for it.
Let's start with this manga. So bad, I've never heard of it. It's all Japanese language. I don't know a whole lot about manga, but I looked these up, and I'm not sure if I looked them up well or not, to be honest. My daughter is into manga and anime. I actually cosplay with her on occasion, conventions. But these we bought for $7, and they should go for about $20. I ended up picking up a bunch of baseball gloves, 6 of them. Here's 3 of them. We paid $4 each for these, and they'll all go for about $20. This one is in really pretty bad shape. I think I can recondition that leather and maybe get it back to usable again. Otherwise, it's going to be $4 down the drain. This one, this Mizuno, is again not in real good shape. It's very, very stiff. $4, we get about 20 for it. This Louisville Slugger baseball mitt, it's in better shape. It's just not very valuable. It's again about a $4 expense, and we get about $20 for that. This Easton, again, it's in good shape. It's a youth glove. Paid $4 for it. I think we should get, again, about $20 for that. All those $20 gloves, they may end up not being worth much at all. They may be worth less than that. We'll see what happens with those. A couple of them, like I say, they may be donations. This Rawlings baseball glove, here's where it starts to get good. We paid $4 for this one also. It's a little stiff. It's going to need a little reconditioning. But when all is said and done, it's in very good shape. And it ought to go for about 65 bucks. We also got this Rawlings catcher's mitt. And this thing is in, boy, practically new condition. It does show some signs of dirt and a little bit of wear there in the pocket. It is an old one. It's signed by Mike Piazza. He hadn't been around for a while. This we paid $10 for, paid up a little bit. It should go for about $50. Picked up this pack of 3 HP 56 black ink cartridges. It is expired November 2008. If you don't pick up ink cartridges that are expired, you're missing out. You can sell them. They do sell well. I've not used them. I don't have an ink printer. But apparently folks don't have a great deal of problem with them. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep buying them. They do pretty well. I paid $7 for this, which was a bit more than I wanted to pay. And that should bring in about $25. This one was kind of funny. This was actually after I made it back to the sale that I started at late in the day. You can see it's got a $10 price tag on there. I Spy Game Pack by Wii. It is in very, very, very good shape, practically new. Joking around with the lady, she said, "Yeah, I'll make you a good deal." I said, "Well, what? I can see that it says $10, which is about what that will sell for on eBay." I got that for $1. But this pair of Nike shoes, they're in very good shape. They've got aftermarket insoles in them, but you can see there's virtually no wear on these soles. We picked those up for $7. They're not going to be worth as much as I thought. I thought they'd go for around $30, $35. They'll go for about $20. I'll take that profit. So that's basically what we had. The day was getting old. I was tired. The garage sales were starting to shut down and dry up. But I pushed on. I had another, it was about 11 o'clock then. And when I'm not going very well, of course, I get a little discouraged like everybody else. But I pushed through it. And we got to this. One thing that we found was this putter. It is a Rife Belly Model Barbados Islands Series putter. We picked that up for 10 bucks and it'll go for about 75. That's a good start to it. But then we ran into the bulk buy of the day. We got this Super Nintendo Junior. It's a little dirty there. I have not tested it. Hopefully it works. I'm guessing that it will. I'm not even certain I've got the power cords for it. I haven't been through it that well quite yet. But just I do have a couple of controllers for it. The unit and the controllers, assuming they work, those will go for about $100. Also with that, we're about 34 video games. Only one of them fits that machine. I'm not going to go over all of them. Most of them are just cheap stuff that's going to get lotted together, but there's a few in here that will sell well on their own. We've got this NES Super Ghouls. I'm sorry, this is the Super NES Super Ghouls and Ghosts. This is the one that will fit that machine. I'm saying that we paid $0 for these because I'm saying I paid $25 for the unit that'll sell for $100, and I paid $25 for the whole thing. This game will sell for $25. We've got this NES game, the Wave Race. That one will sell for $10. NFL Blitz for NES. That one will sell for $20. San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing for NES. That one will go for $10. PlayStation 1 Spyro Riptor's Rage. That one, it's the black label, so it will go for $25. We've got this PlayStation 1 Digimon World. It's the black label. That one should go for $75. The NES Rampage game. There's another 15 bucks. Super Mario 3. That one's worth $20. It's not in quite as good a shape. It's the only game in there that wasn't in really good shape, and it's not in terrible shape. In fact, it may clean up well. It looks to me like a $20 game at the moment. Mike Tyson Punch-Out! That one's worth $45. Contra for NES. That one's worth $35. Ninja Gaiden for NES. That one's worth $15. Then there is a Zelda Legend of Majora's Mask instruction booklet for N64. That'll go for another $20. When we put all that together, we spent $25 for $530 worth of value. Plus we throw the putter in there, that was another $10 for $75. Over $600 worth of value for $35 spent simply by pushing through the boredom that the day had been. When we add it all up, we spent $85 for about $875 worth of stuff. When we take the cost of goods out of that, we're down to about $790. We take the eBay fees out of that, we're going to be down to $669, which is a pretty good Saturday if you ask me. Anyway, if you like this, please comment, subscribe if you'd like. Thumbs up would be wonderful. Tell your friends, bring them along, and we will see you next time. Bear down.